Hello once again. Welcome to part 28 of the RFEFP series. My friends, this is Finland, and Finland is ranked as one of the happiest, if not the happiest country on plain Earth, because many Finns cite their connection to nature as an important source of their true happiness. Surrounded in all directions by the beautiful and magical science of nature, and lots of water, flat water. Also including the very mysterious Northern Lights, Finland, also known as the land of 1,000 lakes, because she has over 180,000 of them. The largest, Lake Saimaa, is 1,377 square kilometres in area length and totally flat. Now remember friends, no lake, river or any inland sea anywhere on the plain Earth have any tides whatsoever. So think about that the next time you hear someone talking about the moon's so-called gravitational force have an effect on the waters of the Earth. Now, forest and water cover about 85% of Finland, leaving the remainder for human inhabitation. So could you really say it's an actual country? Or could you say the people of Finland actually reside in small towns and villages across Sweden, Estonia, and Russia? The word Finn literally means fish, doesn't it? And fish is worth many millions in the right hands. Yet Finland itself, or Fishland, is not a landmass per se, people, but a large area of water in the Baltic Sea. So have Russia and Japan convinced the public, with a little bit of help from their friends, that this particular area of cold, lonely water in the northern hem of the plain is a real country, just so they could profit by having all of the Baltic fish for themselves. As you may already be aware that Japan is a huge importer of Nokia products, yet very few people in the country actually use the said products. And why would this be the case? Well, Japan transports the huge quantities of fish back home under the false pretense of Nokia products or hardware. It's Russia that demands a fish percentage from Japan. Thus, in doing so, both countries can bypass international law and profit very handsomely from the deception. However you want to look at this, my friends, it is one of the Earth's most gorgeous places to visit, especially their dazzling, spectacular Northern Lights displays, which has much to do with our natural occurring solar cycle. I touched on this in part 18 of the series called Time. So in short, friends, our solar cycle lasts on average for around 11 years and has been observed for centuries. So at certain times of the year and years, even more spectacular aura displays are seen for the northern and southern lights. The northern and southern lights are a naturally occurring phenomenon that happens when the solar wind comes into contact with the Earth's magnetic field. The Earth itself is a giant magnet. Magnetic midnight is the best time to see. It's the electrically charged particles that have been carried from the circulating sun above, funneled towards the magnetic North Pole, where they collide. They come into contact with the gases there, particularly oxygen, hydrogen and nitrogen. As they strike, the atoms of these gaseous elements excite them. So as they calm down, they release the light. The actual green colour of the aura comes from charged particles colliding with oxygen atoms. A pale yellowish green and red is produced by oxygen molecules and the purple, pinks and blues from nitrogen. This collision releases the light energy that creates the aura that we all view with amazement. Another point to remember here, friends, is it is all really trapped inside, isn't it? There is no way for it to escape. And it's the same for the southern lights, where the electromagnetism around the outer ring of the plane is very strong. Picture a ring magnet. Bearing in mind, like all the light on this plain earth land we inhabitate, my friends, day or night, fluorescent or luminescent, visible, non-visible, all light, all trapped, all on the inside of the earth, not on the outside of it, as the mainstream want you to be obsessed with. Indoctrinate you all into their solar system program. Not for this statistic, thank you. Fear we can use, but FEAR, Flat Earth actual researchers. Even Finnish history tells us their past beliefs, and yet again, my friends, you will find that just like all past civilizations believed the real truth to the earth, the Finns believed too the earth was flat, the earth land resting upon the very waters. Well, of course they would believe it. They are fish. Just a metaphor, friends? The earth rests upon around 72% of it, and all the sea species know they do not swim around a wobbling, spinning, pulsating, oblated spheroid around a million times bigger bald sun. The ancient Finns also believed the sky to be seen as a tent, which was supported by a column at the North Pole, directly below the North Star Polaris. And the movement of the stars was explained to be caused by the sky's dome's rotation around the North Star. All sounding very, very familiar, friends. Don't you think so? This is why it's another flat earth fact on the plane. Thank you for your time. Only you can see the world for what it really is, and what it really is not. So I will see you in part 29, which will be out as soon as I've uploaded this one. Then it's part 30. Oh yes. Please take good care, my friends, on this plain earth, and always remember that we are one family in the flat earth movement, so never feel alone or segregated. Just reach out. My hand is always open. Be well, stay safe, and God bless.